You're probably fine.
I took off auto adjust, so hopefully it's not going to do something.
Yeah,
dumb.
auto adjust is pretty dumb on Skype. But
Why would it do that? What?
welcome to the Wanker Podcast for 1/11/16. I'm actually streaming to the right channel now.
Yeah, if you want to see the real beginning of this podcast, go to Drive Not Found, and you can see the first 20 seconds of this podcast.
Yep, that's going to be gone. And
the title says 1/11/2015, right?
oh, shit. Oh, man, I didn't know that. I'm just so used to, being in the last year.
Yeah, it's been the other one for approximately a year.
Yeah, but Glyphus is here early. So welcome, Glyphus, and only Glyphus. I hope he's the only one who shows up. We can just give him
It doesn't look like it's streaming yet, is it?
It is.
Yeah,
I'm confident in my ability to not fuck this up at least. A second time, at least. Come on.
Let's see.
But I'm here with Cross and Taz. Also Taz Coon. I don't want to repeat the same thing I just said. You go by like 6 different aliases on the internet. What should we call you?
It's just Taz.
Okay, just Taz. That works.
I can't see it either.
Fine. It's going though. I promise.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Well, you suck
Yeah,
too.
I see it. It's there.
But how are you doing, Taz? You are also a streamer to Driving Out Found, right? You stream there.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I haven't checked in a while.
Yeah, I do the fire emblem. Just all of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you show like meme-tastic videos on there as well.
Yeah. The New Year's video.
How are you doing? How are you doing though, Taz? How is do?
Oh, okay.
What about you, Cross?
I can't see I can't see it.
Cross, it's going, please.
I'm doing great. Wonderful. I was sick like starting around like the 3rd of the year. And then I was sick for about 3 days, and then I was still recovering for about 2 more days. But I still feel it. So, I have not recorded anything this year except for 8 minutes of footage that I recorded too late at my girlfriend's house, and then I accidentally woke up her father.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I'm a little bit worried.
He's still talking to his goddamn computer.
Yeah. Yeah, her father still doesn't understand what I do. I've tried to explain it, but he doesn't get it. He thought I was doing like StarCraft tournaments or something. That was the closest he got to the understanding.
Like shoutcasting?
Like the tournaments. He thought he didn't even think. He thought he was like, "What's the difference between what you do and like these tournaments that are on television?" And I tried to explain it, and he didn't. I was like, "So you get it now?" He's like, "No."
I mean, it's kind of the same, in a way.
How?
Well, like there's a person talking over a game that's being played.
I mean, that's true. He didn't get that I was doing one-player game, so I think that's what really confused him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
He just thinks you're a crazy person.
I think he thinks that I'm a crazy person, yeah. That's, what can I...
Is he wrong?
No. But, look, he's not... I don't want him to know that. And I'm not crazy for that reason.
Just, for killing old ladies.
That didn't happen.
Damn, I almost had you.
They always get away.
So close. Oh.
Yeah, they want Cube to smoke and kill people in other countries.
That quote was taken out of context.
I don't think it was.
It kind of was. But yeah, but I'm doing pretty... My throat's almost recovered. I just got, you might hear clicks and stuff because I'm still coughing and sniffling and stuff like that, so I'm going to try to use this microphone that actually has a mute button.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Do the mute button beat for us, Cross.
I just did.
Oh.
You didn't hear me cough, right?
No.
The answer is no, that I did my job correctly.
But I've been doing fine. I went out of
Companion,
town
how have you
for
been doing?
But I've been doing fine. I went out of town for Christmas and for the New Year. Not the New Year's, though. I just stayed at home and I think I slept through New Year's because I did stream before.
Oh.
But yeah, that was pretty good. I've been streaming to the Driving It Found Twitch page. I finished Untitled Chapter 1, replayed through that. Thanks to everybody who stopped by there and watched any of that. But there's like God damn, the Drive Not Found Twitch page is getting so much more streams than it was before. It's insane. It's like so much stream, so much footage to that place. Taz is streaming there. I'm streaming there. Douglas is streaming there. Sometimes Yoshi and
You just do like 24 hours of Hurt World.
Yeah, we did a lot of Hurt World.
I remember. So I finished streaming, and then they were streaming, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. And then I woke up, and they were still streaming.
Yeah, that's happened more than once. It's a little bit creepy.
It's pretty good.
It's
we had
the dream. That was the dream of Drive Not Found that didn't come to fruition because we all stopped. It just didn't work for like all of us simultaneously.
Well, I mean, our internets all were like, nah.
Well, yours where I was just lost the will on the drive.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't figure it out for a while there, though.
It's
I think
true.
the issue
Yeah,
was
that's
that you had
because
the stream playing in the background.
Yeah, but once I did that, everything was fine.
Have you finished Rogue Legacy?
No, I've only streamed 4 times ever to Drive Not Found, and the last time I streamed was just an impulse one, and I accomplished almost nothing. Like, because the final dungeon, like the one that goes below, is really hard. Monsters can kill you in 2 or 3 hits if you're not careful.
The important thing is that you find all of the Sir Kennys, and then the Sir Kennys line Legacy beats the final boss.
I think I'm up to Sir Kenny the 4th, so...
Yep. What a
But why
good
are you so
man.
interested in Sir Kenny's in particular?
I mean, you know, you guys always make fun of me for a name that I don't have.
What about your favorite Walking Dead character, Kenny?
That's true.
I'm gonna grow out a mullet, get a handlebar mustache. It'll be great.
I'm not going to say that I bought 2 Kenny icons and gave one to 203 just so we could...
What?
What? I mean, because
Wow.
that would be crazy. There's
That's
no way
pretty
I would
fucked
do...
up, dude.
There's no way I would do that.
But I didn't really do much too interesting for the New Year's. It's 2016. The last podcast we had was before the Christmas event happened. You know, that one obscure event that happens sometimes, occasionally. But yeah, and we had Relic on there, and we didn't do anything else. We would have done one last week, but Cross was sick and then fell asleep. So, and I was just like, we can skip. Nobody
Which
cares.
I'm glad you said we'd skip it because then I just wanted to show up.
Yeah.
So I was pretty sick.
I was probably tired. And I played a whole fuck ton of Fallout 4, I think, on that day. So that's good too.
You're not sure.
I'm not sure.
That's another thing we can talk about is the Fallout 4, because it's the Fallout 4.
Did you guys do anything interesting during the Christmas and New Year's holidays?
I streamed on New Year's, like while it was happening.
Oh, that's right. He showed the meme-tastic video on like when New Year's went by. That's right. I forgot about that. There's a whole lot of air horns and hit markers.
I liked New Year's last year where I was in Arizona and drunk, and I just added everyone to a Skype call, and then drunkenly yelled at them.
Oh yeah, and then Yoshi.
No, don't worry
Anyway,
about that.
so anything interesting?
I don't know. We had a big like New Year's party. There's a bunch of people from like out of town that came, like that used to live in my hometown. So it was really fun, and everyone brought food, and a bunch of us got sick afterwards. So like not from the food, but like chest sick. So that's actually why I'm sick. I got like someone at that damn party got like 4 of us sick, but it was still really fun until the sickness. Well, what about Crit? Did you guys get anything interesting for Christmas?
I got a really good game. I got Tales of Zestiria.
Ooh,
It's amazing.
How many Tales games are there now?
Like, all of them.
Tales of the Borderlands.
No,
There's no. It's a turn-based RPG that's like 2D generally.
Like Fire
Is
Emblem.
No. Tales of Zestiria is like full 3D combat.
Oh, I guess they've been 3D for like 15 years now. But you know they used to be 2D.
Back in my day.
Everything. Even the combat though, the combat's not like on a 2D plane.
It depends because there's like because it's basically you lock onto them, and then you run at them, and you can't because your attacks are with your movement stick as well. So unless you go in free mode, you're basically just stuck on like a line that you walk across.
Yeah, that's how all of them were. I heard is this the newest Tales game? Or?
I'm pretty sure Zestiria is the newest one. Yeah.
Okay, because I remember they were like, it finally turns 3D, but before then, even the 3D graphics, like it was always 2D combat. But you know,
Well,
the
for
last
Christmas,
one I played.
What were you saying?
Well, the last one I played was Tales of Symphonia, and that was a while ago. That was for like the GameCube. So,
Is it all from the same company?
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's always tales of some word that doesn't make sense. I mean, it used to be
16.
real words.
There's 16 Tales games.
Good
Holy
God.
crap! There's more Tales games than Final Fantasies. Unless you
There's
count
more
Tales.
Tales than Fire Emblem, too.
Yeah, that's insane.
I don't know
Well,
if we should-
Technically 15, because
Should
the
we
newest
count-
one's coming out later.
Well, I mean, should we count the Lightning Return games as Final Fantasy, or should
maybe
those
that's
just be
what I'm
lost
saying.
forever?
Once you add spin-offs, I think there's still more Final Fantasy games, but it's still close. Like,
I don't know if we should count those though, because they're terrible.
well, just because they're terrible, I'm sure there's a bad Tales game. I've only played 3 of them, and they're all good. But it's good, you know.
But
made-
for Christmas though, I got Fallout 4, which was probably my best Christmas present, and then I got socks, which I'm totally not against because clean, new, fresh socks are amazing. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm a fan of socks now too.
They're just so great. When I was young, I would hate getting socks, but now I'm like, oh my God, socks, yes,
Yeah.
they're gonna be amazing. And what about you, Cross or Chat? Yeah.
I don't know. Did you get anything else? Maybe from across the country?
Oh shit! Right. Oh God, I totally forgot about that. 203, Cress's girlfriend, sent me a cat plush. Here, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I think I may have shown this either on a Drive Not Found stream or on another stream, but I cannot remember. Alright, let me go in my random folder. And she also sent me a cat shirt, which I will not be showing because I only took a picture when I was wearing it.
That was a pretty great picture too.
Thank you. I did my my derp face.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Cross? You get anything interesting or Chat? What's the best thing you guys got in chat?
Yeah, my girlfriend got me like 8 different presents because she just found like Amazon Prime and she kept on finding these little things. So she got me my favorite one is probably thermal socks. They're amazing.
Thermal.
Yeah, they're like stupidly warm socks. So those are great. I didn't know such a thing existed. I only had poor man socks. And then she got me because I'm obsessed with oh my god, I haven't pancakes. Oh my god, I just realized how long it's been since I had pancakes. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with pancakes, so she got me all these like fancy pancake mixes. So that was cool. She got me a shirt of a podcast that we both listened to, that we actually started listening to around the start of our relationship. So she got me just a bunch of little cool things.
Yeah, this is her first Christmas, right? Because she's Jewish, so
Yep.
she went insane with giving gifts.
Yeah, she has gotten other people gifts before, but yeah, this was the first one. Like, we actually have a Christmas tree that's still up because we were gone for actual Christmas, so it'd be a shame to take it down now. But yeah. So there's a menorah on one side of the house and there's a Christmas tree on the other side.
You should put them. I told her this. You should put the menorah on the Christmas tree.
Oops, I didn't mute that one. No, the original plan was to put a Star of David on top, but she told her father that, and for some reason he was like vehemently against it.
He just had a heart attack on the spot and died.
Yeah, I don't know how enthused they are about the Christmas thing, but you know, they're like, just make sure you keep lighting that menorah.
Well, there's the picture of the cat plush on top of my turret plush on top of my companion cube plush. I need a potato plush, and that little blue and yellow thing over there is a parrot plush that swears if you squeeze it. It's pretty great. I've had it since middle school. It went off in middle school once during band class, and I tried covering it up with coughing, and it did not work. And when I came back to get it, I had to get it with my sister, and the person told my sister, she's like, you really shouldn't give this back, because she probably checked it out. It was pretty bad. But that is...
we also we sent these cards too, which was probably the most fun of doing. Like we sent gifts to Buckus and Companion because Buckus actually got 203 some Awesome Not stuff that she's been obsessed with ever since she got it. But we actually like hand drew cards, so that was cool. I drew a picture of a flesh pound smashing a companion cube.
Yep, that was pretty great. I didn't expect the card with it as well.
The card was amazing. And for Buckus's, I drew a statue of a butt in like a town square, and it said #buttstream, and then there were a bunch of people like taking pictures of it.
I need him to send me a picture of that.
I have both of the pictures on my old computer, so.
Cross, are you good at drawing?
I would have been if I didn't stop drawing once I made my YouTube channel. I haven't drawn in like 6 years now, except for that card and a few other random things.
Can I like pay you money on PayPal to draw me things?
Maybe. I can't draw from my own head. That's the problem. I need pictures, and then I can draw from them. So I like that. So it's the useless type of being able to draw.
It seems like it takes a lot of effort, because I've been watching Twitch creative streams, or more specifically a couple different Twitch ones, like Jabberwocky on Twitch.
Yeah.
And he does streams sometimes where he just draws, and God, it just looks like it takes so much time.
Yeah, it does. And that's not even counting the years that it probably took him to get that good, which I have not devoted to. But I think, like, back in 2007 or 8, I was like, I'm terrible at drawing, and that's horrible for my career. So I like drew a picture every 4 days, and my drawing was getting really good, but then I stopped, and now it's so I don't know.
Well, speaking of amazing art, we got some fan art, and I really want to show this off. This is of the DriveNut Found Twitch group. I think a viewer named Grosby made it for us, but it was uploaded anonymously, and he won't come forward and claim ownership of it, but I'm pretty sure it's him. And whoever made this is amazing. It's just, it's so great. God damn.
Yeah, I love that little guy.
That might have been my favorite thing to get during the holidays.
I'm really ashamed, but I looked at all of them. I'm like, wait, who's that person in the top left?
It did take me a little bit too somehow, but then I was like, wait a minute, oh my god, because I was like, how does he have any information about me? And then I'm like, oh, that's right, my icon.
Do you always wear green pants?
I was confused about that too, but he must have gotten the full picture of my icon, because in that icon I'm wearing green pants. And I used to have these olive pants that I don't have anymore when I drew that picture, so.
Are me and Yoshi even wearing pants?
I hope not.
Oh god. Butt kiss is literally a butt, which is great. I could totally imagine that being animated in the game too. He would just walk around and shoot like, brown tears.
Yeah, you get the poop free every time you get hit. It's just poop.
Yep, just turns people into poop. That's pretty OP, actually, now that I think about it.
There's like 5 different poop items in that game now.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah. But it was I don't know. The holidays were pretty good, except for getting sick part.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Hopefully, I think somebody else saw that they said that they got a spaceship, so that was interesting. That must have caused a whole lot. Jetman, or let me see if I can get that. Jet Boy.
I got a rocket
ship. So
I'm assuming that's either not true, or the rocket ship is far smaller and non-functional than.
Well, apparently he has Wi-Fi on it then. So.
Well, he didn't say he was in the rocket ship.
Oh, he just got it. I see.
He could have shot it at someone and destroyed them.
Messed up, dude.
But all right, so Octopus Rift.
Dive into the first topic then.
Yeah.
Well, the Oculus Rift, not the Octopus Rift. I'm just trying to, that was a fanfic written for us ages ago by Zaresta.
The Octopus Rift.
The Oculus Rift, the VR headset being developed by Oculus, surprisingly enough, it has finally come out to consumer as a full release. It's pretty great. We talked about this years ago, and we were just thinking about it, and I was like, oh my god, VR is finally coming. I'm so excited. But they've released more information on it. It's finally out for you to buy. You can get pre-orders on it and stuff. It costs $600 though.
Yo, false. $599.
Did they really?
It says $599.
They reduced the price. Oh man.
I think there are certain situations in reporting where extreme accuracy is not necessary and takes away.
It's $599.99 actually, Taz. So
also, there's probably tax, so I'm sure it's more than $600.
It's probably like $640 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. which a lot of people are saying that's a lot of money at first glance, but I think considered for the technology, it doesn't really seem that expensive to me. You know what I mean?
No, it's appropriately priced, but it is going to price out a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's only going to be the crazy first adopters with a lot of extra spending cash.
It's like the Apple Watch, for example. That was, what, $200? Or
Well, the
probably more
Apple
than that.
Watch had special tiers, so there was more and more fancy ones, and I think the most fancy one was actually made out of gold and was like $3,000.
I wonder if anybody bought that and is regretting it now. They're like, oh god, what have I done with my life?
I feel like anyone who bought it has so much money that spending things doesn't cause them to regret anything.
Yeah, I wish I was like that. Good god, man.
Mm.
Yeah, that's gonna be $600, but I'm sure it's gonna go down in price. The CEO has literally said it's gonna go down in price at some point in the future. They included an Xbox One controller with it, so I'm assuming that also jacked up the price by like $100 probably, right?
No.
So I'm guessing that's a consumer version without that is gonna come eventually. But they're just
Do
trying to get the
Xbox
first.
controllers cost $100?
They
Yeah, I
cost
was
like
gonna say something about that too.
they cost $60
What?
about.
God, I'm glad I bought knockoffs.
Yeah, man. And yeah, I mean, they also released the system specs. The recommended minimum is, I think they said, an i5 processor for your computer. They also said about 8 gigabytes of RAM and a GTX, I mean, not a GTX, an NVIDIA 970 graphics card.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that thing alone costs like $500 right there. That's insanity.
For a second, I thought, I don't know, I'm not actually that excited about the Oculus Rift, like, because it's not, until there's, like, more motion involved in VR, it's not going to feel like VR, you know what I mean?
I don't know, man. That's if I could buy it, and if I had the graphics card to support it, I would totally do it. In fact, it really makes me want to go out and just get some money from either working a job and hating my life from it, or just, you know, slam jamming on the streets. Right?
A little bit scared as to what you mean by that, but
I think it's supposed to be vague, Cross.
either drug dealing or prostitution, I'm assuming.
Whatever you want.
Both at the same time? All right.
But yeah, I'm really, really excited for the future of VR. Not only the Oculus Rift, but also the HTC Vive, which is a collaboration between HTC and Steam, or Valve Incorporated. They're coming out with a headset as well. It's probably not going to have as stringent system requirements, I guess, probably.
I hope not.
But it's probably not going to be as good. And also PlayStation is getting a VR headset coming out, but I don't know if it relies on the PlayStation for VR, it's probably not going to be too great. But other than that, guys, I can't wait to get my hands on some VR headsets in like 5 years when they cost about $100.
It's about where I'm at. I'd assume I might be more excited if I had tried it, because apparently the people who actually try it say it's amazing, but like I'm just like, I bet the games are horrible and gimmicky and terrible.
Oh, I mean, there was this one interesting app I saw for it, or that I've heard about, was you go in, you have the headset on, and then it's like you're sitting on a couch looking up at a huge television screen, and people say that it's a lot like having like 100-inch television right in your room, because you have the VR headset on, and it just got a giant screen in front of you.
Well,
You
that's
can watch
good.
movies on that, so...
Yeah.
And
I'd
I'm-
actually be more excited about that than the video game applications, to be honest.
It's gonna dip into a lot of Marcus Cross, especially probably porn. So that might drive the
God.
VR industry forward too.
There's certain things you don't want to be that close to.
Cross. Cross.
Cocks flying at your face.
You know.
What? Oh.
Anyway, but that's the Oculus. Do you guys have anything else to say about it before we talk about other things?
Yes, Taz, anything to say? Yes?
What? So I want stuff like Sword Art Online. I don't care about this small stuff.
God.
I want full virtual reality.
Because there's nothing more fun than being trapped in a video game And then, wait. Oh, you don't want
like-
the bad stuff to happen.
Not the literal Sword Art Online.
Well, I mean, there's already an MMO VR experience on Steam, but it's like a walking simulator. There's nothing to do.
Yeah.
You just go around, and I think you see other floating blobs. So
Now, that could be cool if it involved actual walking, like on a treadmill. Then I might be down.
so
Like,
you
I
want
could
like
walk
a
through-
station in your house?
You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There is already Oculus
Oh.
Rift porn out there probably, but it's probably like beta porn. That is kind of shitty.
Beta porn.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have an Oculus
How
Rift.
do you mess up porn? Actually, no, you can definitely mess up
Yeah,
porn.
you can easily.
But, like, I don't know. I just want the holodeck, and I understand this might be the first step. I want something that goes into your brain, and then you just think you're moving. Well, then you'd be paralyzed. It would be like Sword Art Online. Wah! Also, that anime angers me, so I'm trying not to go on a rant.
What was the other one that's a lot like it, but people say it's a lot better?
Log Horizon?
Log Horizon.
Log Horizon is amazing. I want to finish it.
Not .hack. That's actually worse than Start Online.
I had a
And
game of .hack when I was really young on the PlayStation 2.
I had 3, and the third one was such BS, I refused to buy the fourth one. There was no reason for that third game to exist. Nothing happened. I was so angry at the end of that. It's like, I'm not even kidding. The story did not advance even slightly. There's this character that really liked this certain item, and I gave it to her, and in this version she was like, oh, this is dumb.
Oh.
Oh, God, I hate that. I'm still sad that I spent $60 on that
That sounds
series.
a bit depressing, to be honest. But
It
it's
is.
this is one of the cash grabs, right? So
It was. That's so much more common now for them to like split up stuff like that. But yeah, this was like the first console guys to do it. Like, we're gonna have an episodic RPG, and it easily could have all fit on one disc and been one RPG.
yeah, it had like, I think mine had the game, and then it also had another DVD,
anime.
which was the
Yep.
anime. So that was interesting. I think I broke the anime disc like immediately.
Yeah, the anime wasn't that's so weird. The anime wasn't the .hack anime. That's separate. It was actually a special anime episode that only came with the game. But the first one was actually interesting. The other two, like, again, nothing important happened. So like, I'm whatever. Still salty.
Hashtag sequels are bad.
Well, hashtag cash grabs are bad. I think
Yes.
that's a little bit more fitting.
So Log Horizon, that'll make me less sad than Sword Art. Although you don't know why I'm sad about Sword Art. But
I've watched the first season. I didn't watch the second one. It was okay. It wasn't amazing.
okay, but maybe I'll watch it.
Log Horizon is so good.
Okay. But I can't. I don't understand why Sword Art's so popular. Like, I have so many problems with it. I just want to.
Yeah, I
should
don't
just.
understand either.
Okay. At least you understand.
Well, I'm definitely looking forward to Frontier. I don't remember its name anymore. I forgot again. What is it called?
The frontiering.
The other one
course,
that's like Sword Art Online that Taz wants to watch.
Log
Log Horizon?
Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Yeah.
Log Simulator.
Oh, is it just like Lumberjacks? Is that the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm going to watch that then. Taz, tell me how it is. If it's just,
It's an animated reality television show about lumberjacks.
It was-
here. I'll show you the amazing plushes, a brown puppy, just so you don't miss them. But yeah, we can talk about YouTube if you guys want.
I have to be honest. I don't even know what you're talking about with the YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know
channel,
what you're talking about either.
Well, I mean, they aren't huge changes, but they're slight enough to matter, and one of them I think is going in the right direction. There's the plush. 203 sent me that plush on top of there, that little cat, which is amazing. But the first one that I'm sure Cross already knows about is that they changed the video manager, and that's really only going to affect us content creators.
Oh, that's right. I guess I already forgot about that. I'm now just accepting my fate of YouTube getting slightly less user-friendly, that now I'm not even getting angry about it anymore.
Yep. But YouTube changed the video manager, the place that we can go to easily look at all of our videos in a list, and we can see the views and the likes, dislikes, and the comments that they get. And I think partners can see how much money they make, or do they remove that?
That's never been the case on that page, but
Oh.
you have to go to analytics for that.
That's only if it's monetized, I think, right?
Yes, you can see whether it's monetized.
Okay, but they made it so that, like, before everything was color-coded, but now it's not, and it's just harder to see the information, and now there's more white space, and I don't know. They YouTubed it, which I think is pretty dumb.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be a big deal, but it kind of is. Like, it's way harder to figure out what videos are, like, hidden or released now, whereas before you could just go, like, scroll all the way down, figure out that's what I need to release next, and now I have to, like, painstakingly make sure I don't miss things.
Yeah.
So, blar.
Also, I heard something about... Remember when we had a conversation about how YouTube, if you don't watch a subscription that you're, like, a person that you're subscribed to, eventually they just stop suggesting videos to you?
Yep. Just like Facebook, basically.
Yeah, I heard from somebody that that's not true anymore, or it's
Oh.
never been true. Is it? You know?
The entire reason I feel like I thought that was the case is because of Matt Pat's game theory video. And he said that's what he thinks was going on. I do know that there are people that have either been unsubbed from my channel without doing that, or my videos have not shown up. So something was going on. That, like, there's no doubt that something was going on, and some people did not see all videos.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's I don't know. There's no way for me to know.
Well, hopefully they did change that, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably just they just stopped suggesting videos to you, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah, the other thing, you used to be able to X out videos and then they wouldn't show up anymore if you went to your subscriptions, and that would make sure that you could see all videos. Now they still do that, but now they have videos from 2 months ago that were in your subscription boxes you can't X out. So you can never X out all of your videos, and now sometimes I miss videos once again. Like, it's hard to tell what I've seen and what I haven't seen.
Okay, well, that's involving the next thing that I was going to talk about with the YouTube changes. I don't know how long ago they did this, but I think they revamped their subscriptions box. If you go to youtube.com/feed/subscriptions, it's laid out on a grid now, and you can hide videos that you've watched or you don't want to see or something like that.
However,
How long ago?
sometimes they come back.
Really?
Yes, that's the problem.
Oh.
Sometimes they come back. The new ones don't come back, but the old ones that are over 2 months old do come back.
How long ago did they make this change to grid layout?
About 2 months ago.
Okay. Because I think this is a huge step in the right direction. Because the shitty list layout that they had before, it was just like one video every, I don't know, inch on the screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is infinitely better than they had it before. Still, Video Deck for YouTube is the #1 way to keep track of all your subscriptions, though. I still wholeheartedly believe that, and I use it every day to check my subscriptions.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point. I don't have a lot of subscriptions, so that's the other thing.
You know, Cross, you should totally convert to Video Deck for YouTube. That'll be a great thing to do.
Maybe.
Everybody else should do it, too. Convert. Convert.
Is this a payola? Are you getting paid by...
I wish I was sponsored. Holy shit. That'd be great.
Guess how many people I'm subscribed to?
69.
269.
397.
Holy crap. Well, Companion wins without going over.
I was gonna say 70 just to be a dick. Like how the price is right. I bet
Yep.
2,000. I bet 2,000 to 1.
I should have known you wouldn't have asked unless it was an insane number.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Taz, you know,
God.
you could use Video Deck for YouTube, and
I just need to start spamming the unsubscribe button.
Yeah, I'm assuming you don't watch all of those, right? Due to
No.
the fact that you're not an immortal being that watches 5 screens at once.
I don't know why I have so many.
Yeah. How many do I think I have 30. Like,
you know, Video Deck for YouTube could still help you, Cross.
probably. But then it's like I'm already on YouTube. I have to then go to another place just to go to YouTube, and then when I want to go to YouTube, I have to go back to YouTube.
But it's so much easier. It opens automatically in a new tab, too.
Okay.
So you never have to navigate back and away and then back to it. It's
just click on this recruit link to sign up, and I will get a small cash bonus
of $500.
Holy crap, that's a lot. I would do that for you if that was the case. Are you kidding me?
That'd be great.
Just give me a little cut.
Sponsor us, developer. Or just me. Specifically me. I don't want these scrubs to get my money.
I'm sure they're one of the 7 people
$500 cash
listening.
bonus. But other than chilling out, I think that's all the topics. Thank you for joining us. Really waiting.
What about
Bye-bye.
what about the games we've been playing?
Oh, right. Games we've been playing. I've been playing Fallout 4. That's it. Thanks for watching the podcast.
You have nothing to say about Fallout 4. Nothing to say about it. No opinions, no anything.
I mean, it's... Here, let me just change this. Games we've been playing. But yeah, Fallout 4. I've been playing a whole lot of Fallout 4, like I just said. I've played about almost 50 hours of it. I think it's very... It's good. It's definitely not terrible, but I think it might be the... Out of Fallout 3 and New Vegas and 4, I think Fallout 4 might be the poopiest, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because Fallout 3 and New Vegas were, in my opinion, amazing games. I'm just saying Fallout 4 still needs some touching up. Like, it's... As is with most Bethesda games released on PC, it's pretty buggy, it's kind of unoptimized, and the settings are a bit lackluster. It doesn't even have an FOV slider.
The Illuminati.
Cross.
Sorry.
I think you're quiet again, Cross. I don't know.
Wait, am I?
No, okay.
No.
You're just whispering sweet nothings in my ear. I don't
Well,
know.
look, the Illuminati started watching. I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
But yeah, no, Fallout 4 is definitely a game that I would recommend to anybody who loved Fallout 3 New Vegas. Check it out. Make sure your PC can actually run it, though, because I know Buttkiss can't run it, because he doesn't have a 64-bit operating system.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bit sad.
Don't got that problem anymore. Herp, 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 herp.
If we don't do anything after the podcast, I'm probably going to go back to playing that immediately, so I can recruit more settlements from Preston. He's like, hey, check out this settlement. They need your help. I'm like, oh, God, please, stop. I don't want to walk all the way across the wasteland just to talk to these nerds.
Just fast travel.
One thing, though, I feel like is some of the enemies seem really goddamn tanky. Especially when you're around level 15. There's these glowing ones, and oh my god, they do so much damage, and they have so much health.
Yeah.
On the highest difficulty, it brings your damage percent to times 0.5. So you do like no damage against these bullet spongy enemies. It feels like I'm playing Borderlands.
Oh dear.
So I had to turn that down to normal because I was not having fun
Yeah.
using all of my ammo on a single enemy.
Oh, you were playing on hard.
I was playing on survival, which makes you heal at like a snail's pace and do no damage, and then you get times 3 damage done to you.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Why would you do
Shotguns. I had a shotgun, brown puppy, but the problem was I didn't have any ammo for it after like 2 enemies.
that?
But I have, oh god, you can customize your weapons, you can make your own settlements. That is something I've always wanted to do in the Fallout games. Ever since Fallout 3, I've been like, can I make my own base? Now I can, and it's amazing, and I'd love them
Just
for
don't like build it around an unexploded nuclear bomb because that'd be incredibly silly.
that. I mean, who would do that, Chris?
I know. Who would do that? Just build it a little bit like to the side at the very least.
Not even using it for like power or anything. It's just there.
Yeah. There's no good reason to do that.
Yeah.
I just like to say.
But I got up to like level 25 now, and I'm doing considerably more damage. I'm not sure if it was because I got better weapons, or I just do more damage now, or I have more health, but I might switch the difficulty back to it. But, yeah, no, there are definitely issues with that game, but I'm still loving and enjoying it. The radio stations are amazing. Oh, God, just check it out. It's pretty good.
Is there more music than there was in Fallout 3? Because I felt like there was only like 10 songs in that game.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but there are definitely more songs in Fallout 4 than there were in 3.
Okay.
New Vegas kind of had about like 10 songs too. And I
Gotcha.
think songs unlock in Fallout 4 as you go along too, so there's like always a new song that you haven't heard, I think.
Well, that's interesting.
Cool. Yeah. Oh my god, yes. Oh, you can outfit the fucking dog now with weapons. I mean, not with weapons, with armor.
How?
It's awesome. Like, they get dog armor, and you can put on... Well, it doesn't... It literally
Who
does nothing.
spent their time crafting dog armor?
The raiders. I took the dog armor off the raiders' dogs. No,
I
but
guess they have a lot of time on their hands.
I think that is literally one of my favorite things, is dog armor. And you can customize them. You can put goggles on your dog, too. It's awesome.
Can you have them have a knife in their mouth?
No,
Like in,
unfortunately
like in
not.
Metal Gear Solid.
If you get him to pick up a knife, though, he'll have a knife in his mouth, so...
And
Can
then
you
he
attack
uses it.
No, he just brings it to you and stabs you in the face. But that's Fallout 4. Sorry if I went on a tangent there, but good. I've played that for like 50 hours. It's awesome.
Fair
It's
enough.
pretty good. What about you guys? I don't want to monopolize the games we've been playing segment.
Have you, well, that was a huge game, and you're the only one who's played it, so that was worth talking
I've played Fallout 4, just not nearly as long as Cube has.
Oh, what did you think of it, Taz?
Yeah?
What?
All right, perfect.
I don't know if those are words, but what did you think of it, Taz? I don't know if I said that correctly.
Taz hated it. All right. Wonderful.
I didn't get far enough. Like, I just did all of the side quests for Preston. That's like all I did for like the 15 hours I played the game.
Yeah, I really haven't done a whole lot of the main story either.
Mm.
You know, Kai, you could totally just wait for it to go on sale, and then it'll probably be more optimized, too.
I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles X, but I don't have a Wii U.
I still haven't beaten Fallout 3 or gotten that far in it.
I don't know if it'll be, playable on your new computer, Cross.
Yeah, but you guys told me that. Someone else told me that it was fine. You just have to do something weird. So,
Buckus tried literally everything.
Literally
that he could think
everything, did he?
of. Yes, literally everything. And then when he couldn't figure out anything else, he played it with, like, crashes every 5 minutes. So,
Huh. Well, if I really want to play it, it's not like I'm throwing out my old computer or anything. But I don't know if I'll ever want to play it that much.
get it on console. That's probably the best way to play it,
Oh,
then, if it doesn't work.
that's true. I do have a PlayStation
Girlfriend
3.
has a PlayStation 3, so you can just pick it up for $5. You probably get the
If
Game of
it's-
the Year edition, too.
You'd be surprised at how many games are not $5 still. They're all $15,
Oh.
even though the games are over 10 years old now.
Yeah, that's GameStop for you.
Mm-hmm. Mia.
What game have you been playing, Taz and or Cross?
Do you want to go first, Cross?
I can-
I already know your answer is no.
No, my answer is yeah, but do you have
I know I also got Shadow of Mordor for Christmas. So
Oh,
it's
Ooh. I've been
That
thinking
was-
about picking up that game. Looks
yeah, I've heard good
interesting.
things.
really fun.
Mm.
I got about 25 hours in the first campaign because there's like multiple campaigns.
Mm.
They're kind of like side stuff. But in the main campaign, I put like 25 hours into, so you'll get your money's worth, I think.
Okay.
Okay. What I've seen it on sale for like $25 multiple times too.
Yeah. All right. Well, the main game that I was playing when I was in my hometown. The thing I'm going back to my hometown tomorrow. We just came back to our house because there was a bunch of packages, and we didn't want our neighbor's house to be filled with packages. But yeah, I've been playing Life is Strange because they tricked me into getting the whole series by offering the first episode for $1 on Humble Bundle,
Ooh.
and then we spent like $13 buying the rest of the series. So
That was
they get you that way, but it's like in the Telltale vein of stories where it's like there's no, I mean there's even less combat than there is in the Telltale games because there's sort of combat in those games, but it's a story based game where you walk around and you talk to people and you solve some light puzzles and you make different decisions that affect the story. And the gimmick for Life is Strange is that you're this high school photography student who, for some reason, possibly due to butterflies, find that you can rewind time. So it's like you were playing the Walking Dead game and you set a choice and then something happened, you're like, I don't like the way that went down. So you rewind time and then you can say a different choice. And then you
Sometimes you
can
have to
choose
do
which
that.
one you want to progress the story with.
Sometimes you have to do that. Like I know I've played the first episode. So there's this one part where you have to like this guy asks you like a question, like you asked to like look at his photo album, and he goes like, "Who was this person?" And then I don't know, you have four options, so you just guess someone. He goes like, "Nope, well, it's this guy," and so you just rewind and then you pick that guy.
Yeah, it's basically you're in class and your teacher asks you a question, you have no idea. So your options are like, I don't know, or and then like someone else who actually knows what the hell they're doing in school answers the question. So you can rewind time and be like, he asks you and you're like, oh, it's this guy, mer. And my girlfriend was actually annoyed at that part because she had just taken a photography class and she already knew the answer. And she's like, why can't I say the right answer? But, yeah, so, no, we're not going to say spoilers. We're respectful here. We're not
We don't have Daggles or Billy on the podcast, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, no, we're not going to say anything. But, yeah, it's a great game. So, don't spoil it in the oh, they're just talking about fanfics. All right. And Wizard, I'd say no. I think that's all Tumblr. They're I mean, I can see where they're making implications, but that's really, yeah, it's Tumblr. But, you know, so I've beaten it. 203 is on, like, the last chapter, and I loved it. And the thing is, I've only gotten to part 2 of The Walking Dead, and then I stopped playing it, but I played this one all the way through. I was just way more engaged. I cared about the characters more, for whatever reason. I don't know, it's great. Like, the first chapter you can get for not that much. I'd suggest trying it out, and then if you like it, go on. We got it on sale, so it was a little bit cheaper. But
on the Humble Bundle, right?
Well, for the Humble Bundles, I don't think that's available anymore. I should check. But if it is, definitely get in the Humble Bundle, because you can get it for $1. But there was also the Christmas sale just happened. So, oh wait, this is a Square Enix bundle, right? Nope.
That ended, apparently. That's great.
Well, too bad I didn't have a podcast last week because I was sick and dead.
I wonder how they're doing on their whole like monthly bundle thing, the blind bundle thing that you get random games for $12. Probably terribly, but
I don't know. Again, Humble Bundle's fallen from. Except I don't know. I got a really cool game this time. It's been like a year since that's happened. So
yeah.
But yeah, if you like those type of games, I definitely recommend it. And again, the entire thing is about choice, because once you go past a certain area, you can't rewind again. And there are some choices that do make a pretty big difference. There are other ones that like don't matter at all. Like one of them involves just like keeping a plant alive.
I was gonna mention that too.
Yeah, so like the consequence if you don't do that is that your plant dies, and that's it. That's like it doesn't affect the greater story.
I kind of like that just because it's a thing.
I killed it by watering it too much, and I'm still angry about that.
Good job.
Still angry about it. But I warned 203 before she got to that part so that she wouldn't do it. Because when you beat it, you see the percentage of people that made the different choices, and like 75% of people killed that plant, so I don't feel that bad.
I'm pretty sure people just didn't walk up to it.
No. Also, so there's a few choice. Like there was this one really big choice, and at the end it said like 65% of people did it right. I did it wrong, and I refuse to believe that many people did it right. I think that they just reset the game when they did it wrong. I have to believe that. Because
I wonder if they count it at the end of the chapter, or if they do it based on the like right after the decision.
I think it's at the end, because the thing is, I think they basically just reloaded at the last checkpoint. They're like, I'm doing it again.
Okay.
So, I don't...
I kind of save scum sometimes. Most of the time when I'm playing those types of games, though, I try to go with the decision I made on the spot, though.
Yes. I implore anyone that plays this game, do not do that, because the fact that I screwed up made the game so much better. Like, I'm actually glad. I wasn't glad at the time, because especially when I saw that 65% of the people did it right.
Yeah.
Then I was like, am I really that dumb? I was trying. But, no, great game. Do things.
Yeah, I have always enjoyed those types of games. Mostly, I've played most of them, if not all of them, only from Telltale, because they make amazing games too. Yeah. I've played through both of the Walking Deads, and I'm halfway through the Game of Thrones Telltale games, but I stopped because I was waiting for the final chapter to come out, then I could blast through the last half of it. But if you
You should definitely play Life is Strange as a companion, because you even liked crazy games like The Path that I liked, so I think you would be fine with this one too.
that game had amazing music.
The Path is great. I didn't think I could Let's Play it. What would I?
You totally could because
It's a walking simulator with.
Oh, if I could buy Till Dawn, if I had a PlayStation, I would totally do that. But I do not have it.
I
So.
already watched the entire thing, so there'd be no reason for me to buy it.
Yeah,
I watched the game theory video, so I already know how it is.
But some amazing viewer called Krampus at the time. I don't know if he changed his name or not, but I couldn't find him on my friends list. He bought me Tales from the Borderlands, so I might play that on Joy Not Found, or I might.
I started to, but then the game like broke. Because I also bought it during the winter
For
sale.
the second, I thought you were going to be like, I am Krampus. And then you were going to disappear like,
Mind blown.
I was waiting for you to mention that. Wait, Telltale's making a Batman game?
They're making so many games, dude.
Tell.
Tales from the Borderlands, it's really fun.
Yeah, I've
The
heard
first chapter
from-
I've played. Sorry, continue.
No, you go on.
Like the first chapter I played, it was just like the combat was just amazing. It was just really fun to watch.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just you're gonna be in for a fun ride with that game.
I've heard from a lot of people that this one is actually their favorite from all of Telltale's stuff. But I would love to finish Borderlands 2 first, so I can at least have some sort of backstory. Do you know if it has any connections to the Borderlands game, Taz?
The characters might show up. Like I only did like the first chapter because during like the second chapter, like there's this part where you have to like sneak. It's sort of because like the two stories, the two characters like interline.
Okay.
So I start playing as the second character, in the second chapter, and there's this one part where you have to sneak up when they're like making a deal, and like the character, like the entire game just glitches out. You can't move. You can't click on anything. You can only hit escape and pause the game with spacebar.
Well, hopefully I
And
don't run into any game-breaking bugs then.
And that happened, and I like restarted the game, and it's still, I can try it again, but I hope it doesn't do that again.
Yeah, that might happen either a stream or I might record and upload to my channel. And also, Larnexia bought me 200% mixed juice, so I think I might stream that as well. Probably won't make a video on that because that seems way out of place on my channel, but you never know.
That game's weird. It's an RPG.
Yeah, it's like a visual novel, right?
Yeah. Also, don't look up information on the Batman game unless you want to be really disappointed by the lack of information on the Telltale side. Even the trailer doesn't tell you anything.
Oh my god, they're making a new Walking Dead game, too. Michonne, based around Michonne.
What? There
Yeah.
better be katana. You better be able to use katanas. It better
I'm
just
sure
be
there will be.
katanas.
I think it's a prequel type thing.
And I'm sure everyone's gonna die again.
I hope it's Dynasty Warriors, but you're Michonne killing zombies.
I
Made
don't
by
think
Telltale.
that's how it's going to be.
Made by Telltale.
It's literally just a mod made by Telltale. That was delicious sounding, Cross. Thank you for that.
Damn it, I forgot to mute that dub.
I like
There's
the
someone
moan
that told me
after
to
that,
kill
too.
myself because I didn't cut a sniffle out of my video.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a little bit. It's like a paragraph. That's the worst thing to hear than violence or pornography. I am disgusted. Why does anyone watch you anymore? You should kill yourself. I'm not even kidding. Like, seriously kill yourself. And it's like, well, thanks
No.
for telling me there's a sniffle. I cut it out in the YouTube post thing. So, you know, it could have been nicer about that.
Here's the event about YouTube stuff podcast. But oh my god. If we could crash that website, that would be amazing. If we had the power to crash Telltale's website, go forth ones of viewers. We will crash the website.
We're not Polaris.
The servers cannot handle this. Welcome to the Wade and Co podcast. We occasionally talk about video games. Coming up in the show.
What?
Cross.
What?
You have to say that.
I blacked
Oh.
out for a second.
God damn it! I was trying to do
Yeah,
this
let's-
stealing. I was trying to do this stealing Polaris podcast thing. And you were
Oh, don't
supposed to
do
say-
that. Don't do
there
it.
you go.
I'm angry.
It's not the same.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched that podcast in like over a year.
They had They had JonTron on there. That was pretty cool.
I saw the reason I stopped watching it was because of the whole Gamergate thing, and I got sick of hearing it. I'm like, I don't want. They're probably talking about it, and then like months after that, I watched a random one, and guess what? The entire podcast was about. I'm just like, what are the odds? Do randomly.
Gamergate?
Yeah.
Who was on it?
JonTron.
Yeah, he got in
That's what I
some social media controversy, I think. Something about that.
Yeah, because he was getting a lot of crap. To be honest, I was glad I watched it because it was a good conversation about it. Like, I should have trusted them a little bit more. But
Anything about JonTron, I mean, anything, like the podcast with JonTron, he talks so well with them. It's great.
yes. Mm. It's kind of funny watching. Like, I'm not saying time's almost up. Whatever. When you watch the podcast with JonTron on before he got really famous from Game Grumps and after, like, it's like Total Biscuit like treats him totally different. It's kind of hilarious to me. Like, he steps on him like a lot less. It's I guess his power level's higher now.
Well,
anyway,
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't step on people as much anymore. That
that's
might be a thing.
possible. I remember there was this one guy. I don't remember his name, but like Total Biscuit obviously didn't like him. He was just giving him crap the entire time. Who was one? All right. Anyway, now I'm doing internet gossip on actual live forum. I should probably stop that.
Oh no, they're gonna take us down, Cross. Oh no.
No, it's not a good thing to do because like, come on.
Yeah, you don't want to
talk
breed
about that in personal
resentment.
chats.
Although Jesse really tries to start shit on the podcast, jokingly, of course, and it's hilarious. Polaris is a multi-channel network. It has Total Biscuit, Dodger, or Press Art to continue, Jesse Cox, and Husky Starcraft, and a lot of other big YouTubers signed up to it. It's just a network. I think they do a daily news thing too, but anyway, I guess we can talk about what's going up on your channel. Taz, I don't think you do too much YouTube stuff anymore, do you?
No, I don't do YouTube. I kind of want to, but I just don't know what to do.
I'll
Well,
just pick a
streaming's
game
easier.
that you want to play or that you really enjoy, and then just either let's play it or stream it. You know, one of those two.
Alright, I try to stream as much as I can.
Yeah, and it is awesome to have somebody who streams during the day, unlike me and Douglas, who only stream at like 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. and then we sleep all day. Yeah. So
Good
you're
job.
gonna probably stream to Dravenet Found sometime in the future, then?
Me or Cross?
No, you.
Alright, I try to do it every Saturday
Okay.
Oh.
in the morning.
Okay. That's
Jazz
Twitch.
man in the morning. Ding, 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 ding.
Gotta get the weasel sound.
Yeah, Cross, you can just do my intro. Just send me an audio file from Audacity. Just exactly that. And
It'll
I'll
be
play that every
just
time.
as good as the trailer that I made for Competition.
That scared me so.
It should scare you.
That's twitch.tv/DravenetFound, and you probably all know about that anyway. What about you, Cross? What's going up on your channel?
But Oz seems like he's filled with pillars of salt. I don't even know.
Oh.
Nothing is going up on my channel.
That 8-minute video.
And I'm not kidding like Relic Die does. I'm on hiatus currently, and there might be some bully videos if I can get them done. But other than that, there's not going to be anything on my channel for like 2 or 3 weeks. And considering the amount that I haven't been able to record, I don't know. Even in February, there might not be videos right away. So sorry about that. I've also fallen really behind in my actual job. So because there hasn't been work, so I probably can't even use the end of the month to catch up on videos. So I don't know. But when I get back, my plan is Transistor, Undertale, Not Blind. I've played it several times. And I'm glad because a lot of people were like, we're so glad you're not doing it blind because I've seen like 20 blind Let's Plays of that game. And I don't know. Shovel Knight, bunch of stuff.
Oh, right, I forgot that you were on hiatus for this month.
Yep.
Right.
Which is good because there was no opportunity to record anything except for one time that I did it ill-timed at my girlfriend's house.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I guess for my channel, I'm just probably going to be finishing up KOTOR. I guess that's my main goal for now. I'm still I'm still trying to find a good time to finish the Payday 2 Overdrill. That'll be the end of the series for now, at least. I don't know. I'm not really motivated to play that game too much since they introduced stat boosts. But, you know, I've already talked about that. You know, let's go on a 20-minute rant about stat boosts and Payday 2.
Yeah, it's not the time. The time for that was earlier in the podcast.
Oh, okay. I should have replaced the Fallout 4 thing with it. But,
There you go.
other than KOTOR and Payday 2, I'll be releasing another video on Celestial Tier Demon's Revenge. That's part 2 of a 2-part video series. I might go back to that sometime in the future. It's a game sent to me by the developers White Guardian Studios. I took a look at the Kickstarter demo about a year and a half ago when it was on Kickstarter. Now it's released. Episode 1 of it is released, so that's pretty cool. And I also got sent a code for a game by another company, and that game looks very interesting. That might go up sometime in the future.
What game?
And let me see if I can get it here. It should
I
be
haven't
in
been
an email.
I haven't been sent codes in a while. It's actually kind of getting
It's
lonely.
by
isn't
a
it?
company
in the world.
called Black Shell Media. They contacted me, and they were like, "Hey, you played Vampire of the Sands, and you know we published that game. Do you want to play another game? Take a look at the list and tell us if is due." And then I saw a game called Dungeon Souls, so that looks interesting.
Yes. And
I
that you
played
play as an undead warrior who's fighting through a bunch of demons. It's extremely punishingly hard, and it's a 3D. Oh,
I think it's a roguelike.
now okay.
But what was that other game, Cross, that had like the bullet hell thing?
The
The bullet hell combat that we both got sent.
Oh, I don't remember.
I might do a video on that. I don't know though.
Okay.
But I guess that's The Last Federation. That's what it was called.
Yes, that game's great.
Oh,
I feel like Cross could do a better video on it than me, though.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do the Last Federation sometime for that.
yes! I will totally watch that.
Okay, good. I've beaten it a few times, and I beat 2 of the DLCs.
God, Taz got so excited for Cross. Only Cross.
Well, you said you weren't gonna do it.
Cube, I might. What's what?
But that's
are you,
gonna
like,
be the Win Cube
Look,
podcast.
Taz likes me better. Just it's fine. Don't
Don't worry, I'm
It has
used
to be one of
Cross.
us.
I'm used
What?
to it. I'm used to it. That's I'm number 5, right?
You're
But
number
anyway,
2, according
thanks. We should probably wrap up the podcast here so Oz can go to sleep or something.
to.
Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Wayne and Q podcast for 1/11/16. This has been me, Cube, Cross, and
You and
Taz.
Cube.
Me and Cube. I fucked that intro up. Goodbye, and thanks for watching. Thanks for being with me, guys. Catch y'all later.
And yes, I am gonna do a Plague Knight run through if I can ever beat the damn thing.
That was Cross on Crack. Goodbye.